Trade Vietnam in this bitch. Was really good. It's January. Midwest. I'm talking about heart of the Midwest. Iowa, nigga. Like super duper Midwest. Stereotypical corn and white boys and wrestling and college football, all that shit. That's where we at. January 2024. Open carry demo on this bitch. Thank you, global warming. The fuck? Let's turn up today. Let's really talk some shit today. Take advantage. Get this open carry going. Hey, because what it really boiled down to, let me get my signs posted out here. What it really boiled down to is that all of the evil that we know we see in the world hey, does this look familiar to y'all? Huh? You ever see that Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix? When the Joker out there with the signs, right? When he really got a real message for society, observation. Bring you to the conclusion that something is wrong and you motherfuckers gonna get what you deserve. That's what he said in the movie. Let me get my signs posted. Hold up. Yeah. In this bitch in January, open carry. I ain't even that cold out here. I like this shit. Of course, you know, YouTube like to end my video when you can see my gun, so I be trying to stage my shit in a way so that it ain't so damn obvious that you can actually see my gun. And really, real talk, the reason why I got my baby right here, my AR build. Custom build, the motherfucking dope. You know what I've been noticing, what I've been seeing in the gun world, really, the more and more my YouTube channel get a little bit more popular. Goddamn, can I get my angle right? The more and more my YouTube get popular, the more and more I see the gun world for what it is, just as divided as everybody else. Of course, you got your half-steppers. What up, Ed? Of course, you got your half-steppers just like you do with anything else. What up, Daria? You got your half-steppers like you got anything else. People who in it, and it's good that they on your side, that they understand something that's very critical, because there's a hard line between the gun lovers and the gun haters in this country. Gun haters don't even realize that what it is that they need to satisfy their thirst for the gun control is that they need blind authority and strangers who have guns so they can control people who have done nothing wrong about their gun when they need a gun to do that shit. This is all crazy. Ain't no gun hater in the world that can answer the question if you walk them through the steps to how this is supposed to go with the gun control. Is that if we're talking about people who own a particular gun, AR-15, AK, or something like that, any other variant, any other variant at all of an AR or AK, they want people who have, or one with a shorter barrel on it. They try to classify these things as short barrel. Just because you call it that don't mean that automatically I need to accept your description of the idea that if I own that and it's short, that I must mean nothing but harm and no good whatsoever. Like, there's a misunderstanding with that when people say that and categorize these things like that, along to the tune of the song and dance that the ATF and other government agencies want you to abide by, you've already made a mistake with me. Because right away when you go short barrel, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's the same projectile. I'm still the same me. If I mean harm, I can inflict much harm with the 16-inch barrel or longer, because that's supposed to be okay with them. You can't possibly mean unprovoked danger if your barrel is 16 inches or longer. But if it's shorter than that, we get to assume that there's something especially dangerous about you, to the point that we need to heavily regulate this. We need to apply a tax stamp. And anybody who has this without our permission or our green light to have that deserves prison time, a fine and prison time. Away from your family, your job. It could ruin your fucking life to go to prison over what? Because your barrel is 10 inches long, and some other guy's barrel with the same projectile, his barrel is 16 inches, and you deserve 10 years in prison while he can't be touched. This is fucking ludicrous what the ATF got going on with the gun control bullshit and everything that they say. And like I said, from square one, as soon as they start laying down these definitions that I don't understand what's so fucking critical to control a barrel that's shorter than 16 inches, bro, there's nothing you're going to be able to do to convince me that it's okay for all of the punishment that comes behind that to be used as a threat to get people to comply with the length of the barrel and all that bullshit. You sound dumb. I don't have to pretend to even understand you. I'm not going to vote about what politician is going to agree. That's way too far. That isn't acceptance of what it is that they got going on. Is if you need to vote to make them stop. You should have told the ATF that if they mean that shit, to come out here and fucking do something about it. Because we all know, well, I do. I don't know if you realize this. Some people let this slip by them. They don't understand. But every law that they write on the books comes with the threat that they will kill you about it. They don't have to say that after every fucking sentence for you to understand that. How you don't already know that that's what they mean when they say shit to you. That if you don't abide, that it will cost you your life or theirs. They willing to die for it too. This is a very strange thing what's going on here. How this gets past people is beyond me. You gun haters, y'all want the government to risk their lives and other people's lives just because of the length of the barrel when there's actually no victim or no intended victim whatsoever at all. Because I guarantee you, I am morally superior to every ATF agent, every cop, judge, and lawyer in the country. Yes, the fuck I am. Because I have no illusion, I won't even pretend to have it. Any illusion at all that puts me so far above you that I walk to you with an ego and an expectation that my presence alone will get you to bow down to me, when we all know you wouldn't have to bow down to your neighbor if he did it. But it's me with a badge, so you do got to bow down. And there is no questions, and this should be a simple understanding amongst all of the people that the dynamic going this way. Man, fuck that. You are a person and you better be right when you address me. Period. I don't even know what's wrong with saying that. And you gotta say it, and you gotta stand on it. They standing on everything they do. This cop, ATF agent, might not even agree with or even understand completely all of the things that his job entails as far as this illusion of control and authority and where he needs to apply it. Might not even understand it all. That's what the lawyers are for. They'll tell you that when they come into conflict with you. That you gotta go get a lawyer to iron this out, because they might be wrong. He don't think he is, but he might be, and if so, your day in court will come, and then we can figure it out. But until then, he's perfectly okay with threatening your life and risking his own to apply pressure on you about an illusion of authority, and nobody has to accept that shit. I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all, but this is strange. You can mean no harm to them, they can mean no harm to you. I don't give a fuck. The fact of the matter is that they set out in these endeavors with these guidelines, and you should stop them before anything even happens. Why y'all wait for something to happen to talk about, oh, don't back the blue, blah, blah, blah. Man, tell them right now what it is about their job that gives them this edge that you don't want to be a part of their fucking job description. Tell them, and then tell them to stop. Way before your child gets trampled by a fucking thin blue line ass fucking robotic fucking soulless zombie. Way before that happens. Why would you wait for that? You should be turned up right now. When there's nothing wrong. When there's nothing wrong with you personally. Say something now. Because they casually, over coffee and donuts, map out and write down on paper like a fucking sweet fucking letter of death to your ass that if you do not abide by the things that they have come to a conclusion of, that they're willing to risk their life about, they write this shit down in closed doors without you. You think that you voted for this person, that person, and they're going to better represent you behind these closed doors. Why is it that for 250 fucking years we've been arguing about the same thing that these sweet ass founding forefathers should have settled 250 fucking years ago? Apparently they did not. Because I got to worry about what the fuck I say and how long my barrel is on my gun. And this is what the problem is. There should be no respect, no expectation of any compliance, no none of that. What is wrong with y'all? And that don't mean fight nobody or do nothing. But what it does mean is, if you're gonna stand on business, you gotta mean that shit, and you gotta come correct. You gotta look for the bottom line, absolute truth, where there is no other place to go but to these conclusions. And when you find that, you know you're dealing with the truth. And the fact of the matter is, you cannot vote and give somebody power that you yourself didn't have in the first place. Whoever you voted for last term, doesn't matter. Why would it ever matter to me? Because you don't even know me, but you picked a master for me. And I don't know or like either one of y'all. Y'all just casually do this shit without realizing what it is that you're saying when you do this shit. And I think it's fucking ridiculous, and I disrespect you for doing that. This shit is insane what it is that y'all just robotically do through your life. Y'all are crazy. Yeah.
What up, man?
Oh, you dropped your bungee too, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, you know that I'm not your boss. You know that shit, because if I came to your fucking face and told you, you would tell me that there's no fucking way in hell that I am. My gun wouldn't make me your boss. And any further pushing with this idea that I am your boss is going to put me in an offensive disposition that will logically, lawfully, and naturally put you in a defensive position. And if you fucking handle me to stop the threat when you feel like this shit is going too far, everyone's going to root for you because that's what you're supposed to do. But if I go put on some magical clothes and tell you that I took classes, went through some training, I get knighted by whoever the fucking fuck is granting all of this fucking godlike power that you did not have before, then how the fuck y'all doing all of this shit? You think it makes sense? It don't make no sense, and you can't make it make sense. Anybody that can say anything to me at all about any of the shit that I'm saying can only appeal to the programming that you've been given, but you cannot logically break this down to me to convince me or even convince yourself that you know I'm not your fucking boss, but if I go through certain steps, I can hold godlike powers over you with your life and my fucking hands, depending on how I interpret some shit that was discussed behind closed doors, absence of your fucking presence. It all sounds spooky weird to me. I don't understand how y'all let this shit ride, and do you want to be respected as a grown-ass fucking man who's not going to be anybody's dummy or nobody's bitch? I am unconvinced that I can describe you in that way, because you look like a bitch-ass dummy to me 9 times out of 10 on your best day when you give into the illusion of government as if somehow any of that shit makes any sense at all. You don't pay a fucking speeding ticket because you worried that you won't be able to drive if they suspend your license. If your car got gasoline, that motherfucker runs, you can drive without fucking clothes on, you jackass. You don't need that fucking plastic, and you know it. You pay them because you don't want them to kill you over the shit that you feel like you should have the right to do, and you're willing to give up a little bit of freedom and a little bit of money and a little bit of your privacy by having a current picture and fucking current address on this fucking driver's license so they can mark your ass to know who you are, where you live at, in case they gotta come looking for your ass. Nobody else can force you into these guidelines about your simple everyday life. With any logic, they gotta scare you. And that's why you pay the ticket, because you're fucking scared. Now, convince me that something I said is fucking wrong, and that's not the case at all. Really? Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all are all scared pussies. Y'all want to be patriotic, but then y'all let DC say some shit that you know you wouldn't let Russia say, because you would say that's fucking with our democracy. But if it comes from DC, you just let them say that shit, right? You wait for the vote, right? You've been voting for 250 fucking years about that Constitution, and they keep trying to point it out to you that it's paper, that if you put your heart and feelings on that, they will crumble that shit up and hookshot that shit across the room into the waste paper basket, hoping that you throw out your feelings with that shit, and that anybody else who is a zombie to the fucking paper will call you something if you resist thereafter. In reality, my nature is telling me that I'm a hornet with a stinger. You better expect a stinger. What the fuck else did you ever expect at all in your life? Are you insane to expect from me for any reason to lay down to somebody who's actually initiating the fight when I did not start that fight, when I'm supposed to let him win? Nobody's going to win. Nobody's going to win that battle over me because of that. And if they have to, I want you to explain it to me that I do have to let them. You're only going to tell me about shit that's supposed to scare me into a position that man to man, eye to eye, you know goddamn fucking well I'm right. Don't fucking play with me. Play with yourself. like you've been doing. I don't even know whose turn it is. For the government to fuck y'all, for y'all to fuck yourselves. You masturbating, bent over the table ass bitches. They love to get you to fight your fucking self, really. That's what they would rather do. That's what they've been doing to the black community about this gun shit. That's what they've been doing to the white community when they lie about who the fuck you supposed to be to these white kids alongside of you in the same class. Don't nobody know what's going on. They tell everybody the same lie, but they want you to be divided. And when they divide you, then they can divide you again and again and again. If it's white people versus white people, it's going to be a class thing. If you are poor, you are trash. Whether you're white or black, that's the way they see you. And if you are black, they want you to be so ashamed by the idea of black on black crime. Yeah. But this is a natural thing. If they never wrote it down, you already be true. You already be true. I bet on your Instagram, RPM Trade Vietnam. RPM Trade Vietnam. I got you. I'm going to look you up. Same on YouTube. I'm streaming right now. What they tell the black community is be ashamed of the idea of black on black crime and be so ashamed of it that you stray away from the firearm. So the ones that can will try to avoid gun ownership altogether as if that's not really meant for them. The ones who fuck it up will be forever considered the black hooligan with a firearm when they hope that you fucked up your chances to legally own a firearm by dabbling in the fucking drugs in your state of desperation. They hope you fuck it up so that you never even legally even get the gun in the first place. And if you do, they want you to be ashamed of it so that you gun control your damn self. They don't got to write gun control for niggas. You're going to control yourself. Yeah, you are. You're either going to get involved by looking like the nemesis with a gun, or you're going to be ashamed of it and wish to never look like that, like a black man who needs to lean on a gun for protection. They want that to look bad. But that's the very heart and the very essence of America and this idea of the revolution that we have to free ourselves from government control. Y'all seem to forget this shit. You guys are weird to me. Don't cook another hot dog or light another sparkler this 4th of July, you lying motherfuckers. You don't like America. You do not like that Constitution. You admit it. You don't like that shit. Stop pretending to be patriotic. You don't like it. Every single time one of your politicians scares you and then says we got to resort to this Constitution and change it, you beg them to do it. But what another man does, I cannot be blamed for. I don't give a fuck what a black man did to you. If I didn't use my own moral individuality to do that to you, I will never even be ashamed of what another black man did. They want me to feel ashamed for what black people do all over social media. If I didn't do it, I don't give a damn what happened. It don't even embarrass me at all. What my brother does will not embarrass me. I'm talking about my blood brother. It will not embarrass me. I didn't use my moral individuality to choose to do none of that shit. Where would the shame be? Where am I supposed to put the shame? You cannot shame a whole black community and make me feel like this fucking gun and all my guns that I love so much is somehow making me look a certain type of way and I should recoil from that? Man, you crazy. Every time government get to talking that dumb shit, I go buy another fucking gun. Fuck y'all. Because y'all sure are taxing the fuck out of everybody to help fund all of the guns you gave to Ukraine when you told us that we don't even really need that shit. Why would we need that? You know why we need it, you jackass. That's why you won't leave us alone about it. You know what the truth is. Now, I don't give a fuck how many magical, spooky weapons you got, direct energy weapons, and all that shit is spooky and it's weird, and you can do some crazy shit with that. But if you get shot in your fucking face, I bet you lay down on the ground. I bet you lay flat on the floor. The fuck out of here. You guys aren't impervious or none of that shit. And you know it. No matter what you have, you can be shot at, and you know that. So you got to keep reaching for these guns no matter how far ahead of us you get. But the proof is in the pudding. JB said that we need, an F-16 or whatever the fuck he said, and we thought that we was going to try to go against the government. He laughed at us when we said that shit. When he said, oh, I like it when people say, oh, the blood of the tree of, the tree of liberty needs to be water with the blood of tyrants and patriots, or whatever the quote is. Whoever said it, whatever the quote is. Okay, cool, whatever. JB quoted that and said, I love it when people say that. Because what the hell y'all gonna do? You need an F-16 to fuck with us. He was telling y'all that y'all have allowed this illusion of the Second Amendment being some kind of saving grace to you. It gives them control of some say-so. It puts something that's undebatable into an arena of debate, and then you accept a debate about it when you should have told them that every single time they mention the words, trigger words, gun, rifle, short barrel, force reset trigger, a binary trigger. Well, that's the only binary I fuck with is the trigger. Those are fucking dope. You can't even have them in Iowa, but why not? Why not? Because it helps you fight a government well if you have these tools, and they want you to fucking not have that so much. And they can't do it all at once, so they do it little by little with all these scare tactics to get you to beg them to do it so they can say, you asked me to do this. You voted me into office for me to do this. And if you don't vote them into office for certain things, what they will do is get into office and go back on promises that they made to you, and then start forcing other things. Trump said it himself that he likes due process first, take the guns first and due process second. That's what Trump said. Your homeboy, the magical guy, your savior. That's what he said. He hates the Second Amendment, bro. I'm sorry to tell you.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Oh, I just want to look at some of your gear.
Yeah. I got what's it called?
Right on. I'm not like huge activism either way. I just like what you do, you know?
Yeah. I see so much value in it by knowing that government seems to have their attention on it. Then I go, why you guys care so much to be trying this hard to take this? Something must be going on. And when I look up, I go, our founding forefathers told us not to let you do that. And there you are.
Yeah.
If you're going to honor them, you got to honor them for all of it. And you got to honor them for the fact that they tried to warn us to the right in the big picture. And then address it as it needs to be addressed. And I want people to stop trying to honor the founding forefathers so much. If you want to cherry pick what it is that they say that you think was sincere, and what other things that you can ignore and maybe even attack or go against. It's like, be consistent. Do you like them or not? Because they said to not let them do this shit.
Yeah.
They said not to, and everybody going, with the school, you should have had 5 unpaid parents, fathers, patrolling the grounds of the school outside, far from the kids, with the AR-15, because the school shooter will pull up and go, I'm never going to make it through the parking lot. Fuck. They give up, because they're going to see 5 fucking parents going, did you come here and hurt my kid? My kid's in there. What shooter says, I'll accept that challenge in the parking lot? If you did, he's going to die with it. That's how you stop the school shooting. That's how you do it. Tell all the parents that, don't bring your gun to the school. As a matter of fact, you can't even have it in your house. If you do that, is the shooter gonna go, oh fuck, I'm scared of this fight? He's gonna go, I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. Then the shootings happen everywhere. Problem. So that's why I feel like if I like the gun enough to buy it and understand its utility, I could probably say something as soon as I notice and I see it, and now I have to say it. It's too late. I gotta say it already. So that's why I do this. But I'm glad you got a firearm. If you don't start that fight, I hope you win, because you deserve to win. If you didn't start that fight, bro. I'm always going to root for the guy who didn't start it. We do this when we watch cartoons growing up. We see the underdog story, and we all know that it's a universal thing that everybody sees that and go, yeah, man, that's what is supposed to happen. The underdog is supposed to be the champion. Right? And when it's a fight for your life, please let the underdog win. Sometimes you need a gun to do that. We got to stop pussyfooting around the issue. The gun doesn't make a man a coward. The gun gives the man all of the confidence to be the hero that he wants to be, instead of being outgunned by the bad guy all of the time. If you say this to the cops, they go, you damn right, you see what the police do, because they understand that you can't let the bad guy outgun you, because that's going to be a problem for the hero, and that's fucking unfair. Why would you allow that? That's what they say. So when I say it for the people too, I don't understand how anybody can go, no, you think the cops, yes sir, with my tax money, no less. That's what you say to them. Yeah. I'm definitely going to buy my own shit, man. I'd like to do this in protection, for sure. What's your name, man?
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Trey, man.
This is Trey.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thanks for walking up and showing some support. Every person that walks up to me, calm, cool, trusting, and inquisitive, it proves to them while I'm streaming to YouTube here that the good guy's gonna like this gun. No one's scared. Everyone realizes that there's something to be talked about, and the hero is gonna like the fucking gun. Why you got surprised? People go, danger, danger. I go, oh, I better protect my kids and anyone else who's scared. That's what I think when I hear danger, danger. They think danger, danger means everyone give up their protection. That's a weird response to the danger when they're trying to scare the fuck out of you in the news all the time. I went and got more guns. Thank you, CNN, for the warning. Now I know that people are crazy sometimes. And I can't let crazy win. Crazy can't win. Fuck you, crazy. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for showing some.
You have like a social media?
Yeah, I'm streaming YouTube now. You have your phone on me? Dude, watch this. This is fucking cool. Let's see it.
My phone doesn't like play nice with QR codes, right? So if I take a picture of your game, RPM?
Yeah, RPM trade Vietnam. Okay. RPM trade Vietnam. I just mean love and support. I actually want to sign out here. Sign up for the public around.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
actually. I was driving past and I was like, ooh, this looks interesting. And, you know, I actually work at this come and go. So
Yeah, they know me. I got a couple fans.
Yeah, Bailey. She said she talked to you. And I thought, I don't know, I'd be down for a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every hug I get, man, it proves that I can be hugged and I mean no harm, man. I just want the victim to not be so victimized all the time by something that's preventable, something that can just be understood. Gun safety, how to handle a firearm, but kind of learn how to deal with it and get yourself. I don't know these things. There's a part of this automatic anticipation that I can't ask him, even though he can harm me in ways that other men couldn't. But then there's this anticipation that I can trust him. But he has firearms, he's got a power that no one else has, and he could hurt me possibly. But we're not going to trust people at all, and we shouldn't trust judges, lawyers, presidential candidates. Let's go with them to high levels of scrutiny and say that you have your finger on the button right here, the talk of the third world conflict that just won't go away.
Yeah.
How about I say, fuck you unless you're a God amongst men. If you're not perfect, I'm going to tell you that you're not good enough, and I don't want you telling me to do anything. Don't tell me shit, bro. I don't know you or like you. You scare me. I think that's healthy, man. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're telling everyone that until we fix it.
Having some ground you can stand on.
Just something to let them know that we're not fucking around. I think they have the capabilities and the incentive to lie like hell to us and dupe us into things. So then you have to ask yourself, what it all looks like you're trying to lie, coerce, or dupe me into something that if you told me the truth, I would have told you fuck no. So you have to look and be like, what if I told you hell no if I heard you say this? Because I would have told you hell no. Now that I see it, I gotta tell you hell no, bro. Hell no, Hillary. Hell no, Trump. Hell no, all of you assholes. What guy or woman can sit in that office and not be corrupted? They can be scared and bought easily. Any man can. I'm gonna vote for my mother for president. I would not trust her, bro. Whoever gets there is going to be in the hands of some powerful shit. I just told a friend of mine this the other day. It was a beautiful observation that I made for myself in having this conversation with my friend is that whoever killed Kennedy or whatever that was, they're serious, dark, powerful men who did that. They didn't do that and then go away. They're still there. I bet you they got a big influence in government right now. You think they fucking went somewhere? They went nowhere to do that and then disappear? Fuck out of here. They are still here doing shit. That's why I don't trust anything that's doing anything. Because someone did that and it's forever lost in obscurity. But what the fuck happened to a sitting president in front of all of these people? 50 years later, we cannot understand what happened, and it's hard to even trust any official story. They keep changing all the time. Oliver Stone made a movie about it. Totally inaccurate. Threw us off the fucking trail for what these other more recent things are saying right now. Why? It was meant to do that. They're powerful men, and they're still here, you jackass. They're still here. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Be scared, jerk. Well, nice to meet you again, man. Yeah. You know, take care, man, and win the fight till you start, all right? Yeah, check the channel out.
Yeah.
Butt Crack News Network is out of here. Y'all seen he was in here. What up, man? Oh, and ask how come no super chat? Because I got a Cash App I need to be trying to put the link in all my videos. I would rather it be Cash App. Super chats are whack because then YouTube get a certain percentage of that, but YouTube would never monetize my channel. So if they won't monetize my channel, I should not even be doing no super chat. I don't even know if the two things coincide. That you cannot be monetized and you can be non-monetized and get a super chat. I don't know if those two are the same thing, if that's how that works. I never even made it that far. They're never going to monetize my fucking channel, and I don't care. Check out my Cash App. It's $RPM Movement. If you want to help fund the movement, do that. Super chat with YouTube getting a piece, man. Fuck YouTube. My YouTube channel this close to being canceled anyway. I got strikes and shit. Any day they can pull the plug on this shit. I don't even give a fuck. Because I'm still going to come out here anyway. I'll just make another channel and do something different. I don't even care about nothing, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit they got going on. Out here like the Joker. Ha ha. Funny man. Ha ha. Funny. Motherfucker. With the mask and the sign to let y'all know. I ain't gonna twirl my sign, but I do mean business. And there is a message behind everything. There's a bottom line message to everything that I have to say. You can sum it up in so many different ways. But one of my strongest punchlines to everything that I do and say is that you're gonna get what you fucking deserve. Just like the Joker said in that movie, bro. You're gonna get what you deserve. Because they can only do this and conquer you if you let them. If you tell them fuck no and give them the peaceful non-compliance, you can move on by developing a society alongside of them to ignore theirs, to abandon theirs, and leave it on the side of the road to die by building a better society alongside of theirs. That's the best way to do it. And when they tap you on the shoulder or call you out to a fight, then you fight their ass. But you do not fight them head up to launch no revolution. This is what the key is. I had a cool guy who I discovered on Instagram mention a little bit about my activism to me, and he was speaking with respect and just observation. He was new to me, so he's not even, you know, all the way up on everything that I do. Hopefully he's seeing this live stream right now. But he says to me, how about we stop them before we need our AR-15s? But the shit comes hand in hand. There's nowhere in hell that you can even pay respect to the darkness that they have us in and then say, let's make an attempt to conquer these guys. Let's make an attempt to slay the dragon without the AR-15. You better get that AR-15 loaded and get your fucking boots strapped to even start calling them outright, because you have to know what's inevitable. Either you're going to disturb their shit enough for them to start fighting you, or they're going to gain ground on us and get us to the point of no return, and then you're going to be fighting for your fucking life and for your freedom. But I see fight at the end of this rainbow, regardless. At some point, it's going to go to a tipping point where we're going to see that they clearly won, or we're going to have that last opportunity to fight them. Whatever it is, you can't talk your shit without an AR-15 on you. That's just the way I feel. Anything you say that you won't back up with a gun, they will see it as a temper tantrum, another protest, another fucking movement that they can squash with all types of other shit. You need to tell them what it is that you mean.
My guy,
What up?
I appreciate you so much for doing shit like this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Can I shout you out with my Instagram?
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you my shit real quick.
Yeah.
There's my Instagram.
Okay.
So I want to shout you out because I've been fucking with, I've been teaching my girl. I commented on your shit, said, we just became gun owners. I've been teaching her more about just your rights and everything.
Yeah.
So I love that you're doing shit like this.
Yeah,
and
man,
I found
thank
your
you,
Instagram, so I'll be able to tag you.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
some
you.
real shit. Hey, go shout out my guy. Hit him up. This man is teaching us the rights that we need to know. You guys don't know, you need to know. So.
Oh yeah, thanks man, thank you. Yeah man, it's it's such a natural right, man. Like I always tell people, if they never wrote it down, it will still always be true. And, I think they write it down in the Second Amendment and things like that. They can get people's feelings into respecting and giving it that right to government, the Constitution, and law enforcement to interpret what this really means. That way, when they change it and fucking workshop this shit into the waste paper basket across the room, they can go, it's gone, right? You agree? Now give me your gun, but we threw it out. Just and it's like, no. They told us not to let you do that, bro. You're not supposed to do that. So the answer is no. So the position that I'm taking right now with all this government shit they got going on worldwide is throw the Constitution out and come out here and think it's sweet and see what happens.
Yeah,
throw it out, bro. Throw it out and fucking tap the can, bro.
Are you aware of what's going on near Texas?
Yeah.
So I pay attention to like everything. So like I'm just like, man, it's getting to that point where like the federal government's not realizing, like the state government, the local government, us, the people, we hold the power.
Yeah.
Like if we are, you know, knowledgeable and we become united, then we hold the power. But the problem is they know that, they divide and conquer, make us petty little, you know, black on black crime, this and that, like, oh my gosh. So it's just like I'm so glad people like you exist.
Yeah, man.
Literally.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Right.
Yeah.
Just appreciate it. I love being understood.
You know, I locked in with you. I followed you and shit because, like, worst comes to worst, I needed like know like-minded people. I feel like I was alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel alone, right?
Literally, yeah.
And it's so crazy because it shouldn't really feel like that. I think the things that I'm trying to address and point out are things that if any man wants to be considered a real man, who's not going to be anybody's fool or anybody's bitch, would say that has to mean anybody, including government.
Exactly.
To the death if need be, because what else do I have?
Exactly.
I'm gonna die anyway.
My mom actually has seen you out here a couple times, and she works over at the Cedar Center, so it's a bunch, you know, little Karens. They're like, why is he doing that? My mom's standing up for you. Is like, because you're allowed to. It's your rights. Like, the fact is they don't want you to know that, so that when it comes time, they come in and, you know, Fourth Amendment, yeah, let me get inside your house real quick and see everything that you guys got going on. No, like, this is just, it's getting absurd, so we need more teachers, more mentors, more leaders. So
they really want the ignorant people outside of the whole gun world to see them trample me after I've been doing this for 5.5 years. I've been getting hugs for 5.5 years, trying to build this history of being like, every time I come out here, I'm trying to get hugs. If a cop ever does anything crazy to me, he is doing what 5.5 years of cop interaction didn't do. The public didn't do it. Why would it ever happen now? It's way too late. You're gonna obviously be the bad guy. I want to make it look obvious.
the craziest part is yesterday I just got pulled over on my scooter for no reason.
Really?
Yes, I was riding on the street. I have a video too. I was riding on the street. Well, let me not say it. No, allegedly, my light wasn't on. I was trying to save my battery. You do need to have a light on. But they pulled me over. They wanted to check my ID. I've already dealt with the police. So I asked them if they could articulate any reasonable suspicion that I committed a crime or that I'm a suspect of anything. They messed up. They said that some lady had got her door kicked in the opposite way from where I'm coming. So, and I was like, can you say that they had any description that looked like mine? Like, well, they said he had a hood on. It's cold out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got a mask on, it's cold. And so I instantly called the police department after that. They, you know, checked my stuff, I'm fine. Let me go. I called the police department so I can get that Freedom of Information Act to get the body cam and find out who those officers were. Because, like, the fact that you could just, like, oh, you're gonna stop me because you believe that they knew I'm coming the opposite direction. So it's really, they're just hassling me for no reason.
Yeah, they really are. And really, sometimes I feel like they like just picking on people.
Exactly.
You know what's strange? When I first started doing this, people say, well, you're a black man, how should I fuck with you? But you know what, though? This is about 2.5 years ago. I was out on 15th and Mount Vernon Road in the hood up there by the car, the other come and go. And Mount Vernon
I used
Cemetery.
to live by there.
Yeah, so I'm standing there, right? Half a block away, I could smell the gun smoke. Niggas started shooting. About 15 shots went off. Took 7 minutes for the cops to come. When the cops came, they pulled around the corner and seen me and my cousin who come out here with me sometimes.
I've seen that video. Is it you having a video?
Yeah, seen us, kept on going.
I watched that video.
He looked right at me and kept going. He was like, that wasn't you, man.
Yes,
He knew it wasn't
I
me.
was looking your stuff up because I appreciate that.
So,
see, we got this guy. Hi.
So even in the midst of an active shooting, they said, we're not going to pick a, they could have picked a fight with me.
Yeah.
They
knew what they needed to.
Let's get on train, make them get on until we figure out that wasn't
Yeah.
him. They was like, no, that wasn't you.
Exactly.
So when they really don't want to, they weren't just fucking you for nothing. They had good reason to maybe look at me and be like, we need to know what that was doing. They was like, we know it's not. We don't give a fuck.
Yes.
But
Proud
then they fuck
American.
with you on the scooter. You see what I'm saying? I'm almost feeling like, bro, I think we need to come out here like this just to be left alone.
Exactly, like for real. Like what was crazy was I'm just trying to drop my dad's ID off. So then they see me, they turn around and flip the lights on me. And I'm going, so where they said the crime was, I'm going towards. So yeah, I'm going back to the crime I allegedly committed. You know what I mean? Like, this makes no sense. They're just wasting their time, wasting my time, just picking on people.
Wow.
But yeah, I won't hold you up too longer. I just wanted to, amend you because I appreciate everything that you're doing. Shit like this, we need absolutely more of it. So I locked you in on Instagram. My Instagram is QBCallo, so you'll see me. I like that we need more people in the community aware.
That's what's up, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you, my guy.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good day, man.
You too.
I love the positive interaction with the people, man. It's the best way to do that, you know? It's better than a like or a view on YouTube for sure. To get that positive interaction with a real person, face to face, man to man. I like that shit, bro. It's a beautiful thing, man. That's why I like doing what it is that I do, man. And this really should be all that I'm doing. And doing it in gun-friendly states is one thing, but the effect of what it is that I'm doing should span the fucking country coast to coast, regardless of what the state laws are. Because what I'm proving is that I'm still the same person with the same ideals and the same intent. That if I was standing in Times Square like this, would I then be magically dangerous and deserving of what the police would do to me because I'm in New York? No, I still wouldn't deserve none of that shit. But what it is that they told the cops in the fucking, on the magical fucking paper is going to dictate how they act towards me, and then the public will think that the cops were in the right because of what was written on the paper. And then they'll disregard what it is that happens over here when the cops are told to leave me the fuck alone. Ridiculous, man. That magical paper, bro. What they put on paper is always intended to sway you, to get you into their game. So when they move, you move with them, probably not against them at all. Because what somebody will support of me right now, according to the Second Amendment, a lot of those people will support the police running down them if they change the Second Amendment, and I say fuck that. Some people say, man, Trey, I supported you until you said fuck the police. I supported you until they changed the law and you wouldn't stand down. Really? This is what I'm saying. Bitch activity is going to get you those kind of results. This is why we're never going to shake government control, not on a global level. They are going to get this shit. Talking about we living in the last days. We're living in the last days of freedom. The planet not going nowhere. Humanity probably not going nowhere, bro. We're living in the last days of freedom. Your fucking Lord Satan is going to take this shit. Y'all are crazy, bro. Tired of it. It's getting a little cold out here though. RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch. I'm gonna end this live stream. Peace and love to y'all, man. I just want y'all to get a gun and keep your good heart. Fuck is wrong with y'all? If there's anybody that should have the gun, it should be the people with the biggest hearts, who really just want to protect, who don't want to initiate no force of violence. How come y'all are not the only ones with the guns? How is it that all that sweet shit make y'all turn into the people who say, man, we need gun control to save the kids? Man, shut your sweet ass up. You so damn sweet, you supposed to actually go get the gun instead of telling people not to go get them. Fucking jerk. Y'all be ass backwards in all of the shit that y'all do, man. Y'all be having the goofiest, fucking dumbest responses to this shit. Danger, danger means buy another fucking gun, jerk, and get good at it. Let us not be bootlickers. Hell no. You damn right, Mama G. We will not be no bootlickers. We find them boots at the bottom of a fucking lake. Fuck them. And not any individual people. I'm talking about this illusion of law enforcement that will allow racist, drug traffickers, child traffickers, gamblers, heavy gamblers, corrupt mass murderers. You let all of these people occupy this lane and this illusion of authority so they can do those things on the taxpayer's dime with the greatest protection that society has to offer for all of those kinds of evil people. When I say these things in this way, I don't know where the fucking debate is going to come from. Who's going to act like I'm in the wrong or I'm crazy or that I'm dangerously stupid or that there's something that I don't fucking understand. There's something that y'all won't understand that you won't just say. Anything about their government jobs that allow them to do these things with impunity should be removed from the job description, while they should very much cling on to the shit that they act like they are doing for us that we couldn't do without them. Okay, fine, cool. Do all of that shit and none of that bullshit. How's that? And it should be swift and harsh punishment for them when they violate. Y'all just let them go and do whatever the fuck they want. Y'all still chasing down this Epstein list. Y'all ain't gonna never get to tell the truth on that. Has anybody been seriously jailed, on trial, sentenced, giving up anybody else? There should be a domino effect of people once anybody goes down seriously for this stuff. But it never seems to happen. It never happens. It's making me feel like y'all not sincere about caring about that list. Y'all not sincere about protecting these kids. No, you're not. Because there's a remedy for that shit, bro. And it's not even, the idea that you need to give the principal and other teachers firearms is a half step. That's a fuck up. That's a half-assed attempt to do something that's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be golden. Don't even allow funding to be a hindrance to the plan. Tell motherfuckers to do it for the love. If you're an off-duty officer or veteran, or if your child goes to a particular school, you should be vetted. You should be offered free training alongside the police department in your fucking jurisdiction so that you can qualify the same way they need to qualify, so you can have that to kind of decorate your duties while you yourself stand outside on the perimeter of the fucking school to protect the fucking school. What shooter is going to accept that challenge when 5 or 6 off-duty officers, veterans, and fathers are standing outside the school wondering who the fuck you are? What shooter says, I'll accept that challenge? He'll die in the parking lot. If I'm saying something that's stupid or untrue, or I'm missing something, or I'm not really trying to fucking help, and my plan sounds like shit and it'll never work, then I'm going to need you to say it, or I'm going to need you to agree and keep it in mind, because what I'm about to do is call every school in the fucking country that allows their students, their teachers or principals or staff to carry firearms, so I can tell them that they almost had it, but they fucked it up. Put the protection on the outside. How about the kids never even hear the shots like that? If they hear shots in the hallway, they're going to be traumatized, even if it's the teacher taking out a shooter. But what if the shooter pop off first and he gets 6 or 7 kids before the principal can pull the fucking trigger on the shooter? That's still 6 or 7 kids. How many kids will be shot if the shooter had to meet the protection on the sidewalk outside the school, in the parking lot? How many kids are going to get shot if that's where the confrontation comes between the defender and the offender? How many kids get shot in that scenario, my scenario? Say it. What'd you say? None? None. None. Zero. None. Jerk. If you're not going to do that, you're bullshitting. I don't want to hear these fake ass, dumb ass fucking remedies. They're not thinking enough. You already got them outgunned. If you're so scared of the AR-15, these teachers and the principal ain't got an AR-15 in the school. They got the pistols. They are outgunned. And you got to wait until the shooter gets into the school shooting before you to know that it's on and cracking? The fuck out of here. I would put the most emotionally invested people on the outside of the school. That is the parents, the vets who fought for this shit, since y'all want to honor them so fucking much, and all-duty police officers who can stand up to the challenge and say, yes, my duties on duty aren't enough. I'm going to protect the school off duty. This is where the heart is at. Make them do this shit with their heart. You're not paying no one. You wouldn't have to pay me, bro. I was just going to protect my kids in the school. I signed up to do that. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fuck is you talking about? And any parent who want to cry and complain about the shooting and want to protect the kids that don't see the fucking platinum fucking idea that I have, that I'm trying to deliver to y'all right now, if you see me doing this and you won't sign up on the list to pencil yourself into the schedule to be the one outside your child's school, to make sure, with an AR-15 no less, to make sure that if the shooter pulls up, he's going to accept a fight to the death in the parking lot with the parents. if you're not willing to jump on board to sign yourself into that, stop pretending to care for these kids so much and shut your pussy ass up. Goofy. Fuck y'all. All this pretend play bullshit. Y'all some fucking goofies, bro. Tired of everybody playing these fucking games, bro. I'm so frustrated with people pretending to be so virtuous, so smart, so helpful, so knowledgeable, so accepting, so open-minded. No, you're not at all. Y'all bitches are scared that y'all acting like scary bitches with your panic fucking reaction. Y'all not even that cool by letting the principal carry the gun, bro. I can't believe y'all did that shit, thought that shit was cool. Nobody's willing to listen to me. All these smart guys ain't even saying it. Corleone Noir not saying what it is that I'm saying. He probably giving these schools a round of applause in Texas and other places when they say the teacher can carry the school. He think the job has been done. Nobody's realized that in order for that to be effective, for you to prove that work, the field test means that the shooter got to get into school for y'all to put this shit to the test. The shooter got to get into school for y'all to see it. That's weird, you jackass. Tell the shooter to fucking catch me outside. Y'all some fucking weirdos, bro. I'm tired of it, man. Tired of y'all, bro. Tired of it. All this pretend ass shit, man. Y'all motherfuckers don't be smart, don't be brave, don't be nothing. Y'all don't be nothing. Y'all just be talking. And I don't be trying to lead with my ego. I'm trying to lead with the fact that what the fuck it is that I'm saying needs to be widespread, ASAP, so that it is effective in protecting us against all of this shit that I'm trying to warn y'all about. And if it come off cocky, I don't even give a fuck, really. I'm very adamant about what it is that I'm saying being received and then either be fucking accepted or challenged. With some tenacity, you better come correct too. I need a total breakdown of everything I'm saying and how dumb it's supposed to be, or tell me that I might be on to something and I'm that nigga. Y'all need to listen the fuck up, bro. I'm trying to save this shit. Fucking woo bang, get a gun. This shit is for everybody. Y'all some weirdos, bro. What the fuck? I get all the fucking hugs out here. Damn, they had a fight. Motherfucker tried to fight me and cuz almost got his ass fucking blew down. Fuck is you talking about, bruh? Jumping out of the car like that, like you tough like that? How the fuck you willing to damn near fucking die for what, bruh? Shut the fuck up. This is crazy. Only a drunk man would do that, and he appeared to be drunk. If you ain't seen that, check the video out. I had to put the link in the fucking comments or description or some shit. Fuck. Saving the world is fucking tough business. As soon as you know, your life get different when you can really decode the fucking matrix, bro. And from everything from politics to fucking tons of other social issues, man, religion, everything. I believe that what it is that I be doing when I be trying to break these things down is to find a core, bottom line, absolute truth, an idea, an angle that will keep me from bullshitting myself or other people about these particular topics, so we can find the core to the issue, the absolute fucking truth, man. And I think the absolute truth is the government has already said what their plan is, what it is that they want. In order for them to get what they want, certain institutions and ways of life, the American way of life, is going to be severely fucking damaged. It's going to have to be severely damaged. So when you see them damaging that shit, don't even blame the politician. Just know that they already said what they wanted to do. They're surely going to have some clown stand up to play his role to say, now is the time to attack the money. Now is the time to attack the like raising the age limit of retirement. This dumb bitch want to, why the fuck? That's what you want to do, raise the age of retirement to 70? You are insane. This is them attacking the money, which they already said that they had to do. You already know they got to do that. World Economic Forum got plans. They can't fucking enact these plans until they destroy the American economy system and that American dollar. So when this bitch stand up to do that, way after the World Economic Forum said what it is that they wanted, just know that they must be influencing this bitch to play her role, to keep the ball rolling in that endeavor so they can get to the finish line or fucking the money up. Fucking jerk, what did y'all think was going to happen if it wasn't going to be her? It was going to be somebody. All of them play their role, dumping all this money into the fucking Ukraine bullshit. All the money that keep coming up missing, trillions of dollars missing the day before. Trillions of dollars been missing after that. This shit is insane. Y'all just keep on letting them do this shit. Don't nobody stop them enough. Y'all act like y'all don't know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Government ain't supposed to be doing that funny ass shit like that right in front of you with you having no reaction but to vote, ignore, or be distracted by the fucking show that they put on to keep your fucking head spinning. The sports, the Hollywood bullshit, all of that shit, bruh. Y'all are crazy. Man, woo bang, get a motherfucking gun, gang. Fuck. RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch, woo bang, boy.